lovely to meet our new signings as well. So, hello. We're going to get in here. Let me jump into the middle here as well. Also, we'd like to first of all say a big congratulations to, of course, the Lionesses, our Lioness members of the squad, who are not here today. Of course, they are taking a well-deserved break. So, a big congratulations to Kiara Keating, to Alex Greenwood, to Jess Park, and to Lauren Hemp as well. Also, we want to say a big congratulations to Carolyn Nicolai, who won the Copa America at the weekend as well. Incredible international victories for the team over the last couple of weeks as well. We're also going to be having a few players, of course, that were playing in international competitions that are having a break currently. So, Leia Uhabi, to Mary Fowler, and of course one of our new signings, Sydney Lohman. They are on a break after playing, of course, in the international tournaments as well. So, first of all, welcome back, Kirsten. It's lovely to see you. How are you? How was your summer?
I did not have as much of a good summer as the Lionesses obviously did. An amazing summer, but I'm well. I'm very happy to be back at Munster. I'm very happy to see a full Joie Stadium, and I'm happy to be back with the girls and to see you again.
Always lovely to see you, and of course you're seeing the Manchester rain again, no matter what. That always sticks around. How excited are you to be back in pre-season, and how's it been going with the squad?
It's been going really well with the squad. A big group of girls has been training for a couple of weeks now, and now the girls that are coming back from the Euros. Caroline, who has won the Copa America as well. Everybody's coming back to join, and it's just good to see everybody again, and we're very excited to start the season.
Of course, you're welcoming in some new players as well. How's it been going with them settling in, and of course, just everybody being back together again?
Well, they're settling into the rain, that's for sure. They're getting to know the Manchester weather, but no, I'm very happy to have Jade, to have Iman as well. They're great players, and we're going to have a lot of fun with them next year.
Oh, Kirsten, honestly, as soon as you guys have stepped out, the heavens have just poured down. But that hasn't stopped all of these wonderful fans coming out to see you again today. It's so important, isn't it? How much do you love having the backing from the stands?
We love having the fans back. You know, seeing a full Joie Stadium makes me very, very excited for the season. Them being here is like a 12th player for us. If there is a lot of energy from the stands, then it translates into the pitch, and we're trying to have as many good results as we can for them, and to lift some silverware this year is going to be for them.
Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you as always for the incredible social posts that you give us as well. I do get so much enjoyment from those as well. Welcome, hello, welcome to you both. Jade, welcome to Manchester. I presume this is what you heard it was like. Of course, you've come from Harvard. Your story is fascinating. What are the kind of big differences so far from being at Harvard now to being in Manchester?
Well, I think for one, the weather, for sure. But outside of that, I think just the caliber of players that I get to train with day in and day out, the intensity of practice, and ultimately being surrounded by these fans.
And these fans, of course, they turned out today to see you. For these fans, for anybody that doesn't know the technicalities of your game, can you describe to us, let us know what sort of player you are?
I think I'm a very composed player under pressure. I'm quick, getting those balls that are played in behind. And I like to think that I'm a threat in the back. I'm a player that likes to get the attack started from the back line.
We love that. We love that type of play. So we cannot wait to see you play. A big welcome to Manchester. We're so excited to have you with us as well. Thank you to Jade Rose. And Iman, welcome. Welcome to Manchester. So as a forward, how excited are you that you are going to be training with and learning from two of the best forwards in the world, of course, in Viv and in Beney?
Yeah, I'm always want to learn, to be better, and yeah, coming to Manchester City and play with two of the best players in the world feel very good, and I can't wait to learn of them.
Your English is wonderful. Well done. We had a translator, but you do not need it. Your English is wonderful. We can't wait for you to learn from them, and we can't wait to see what you're going to do on the pitch as well. So thank you so much to you. Okay, I'm going to come down because this organised man brought a brolly. So I'm sorry, Kirsten. I'm kicking you out of the brolly. I do apologise. A gentleman, always. Thank you. Andree, welcome to Manchester. Apart from the rain, what has been your first impressions of our city?
Well, of course, fantastic club, fantastic players, and big welcome. It's been fantastic the first days.
What was it specifically about our club that when you heard that City were interested in you, or when indeed you were offered the job, what was it that made you say, yes, this is the one for me?
That's a lot of things, but first of all, this drive for winning is something also that really attracts me and something that I really are here for. And also at the same time, keeping this mentality and the things that is in the club to continue developing that, and also do everything I can to get maximum out of the players and also win.
So can you give us, a similar question I asked Jade, can you give us an idea, for anyone that doesn't know your previous history as a manager, what sort of football do you like to play? What can we expect from your team?
Yeah, I think that first of all, I need to start building from where we are. The play they have done before and how they have been playing has been great. So I need to build from that, but I also think that we can win the ball a little bit more, a little bit higher up. I think we can create a little bit more goal-scoring chances, but we need to make sure that we keep the CD mentality of possession football, but then to add a little bit of something more.
Ooh, something more. I like the sound of that. That's just given us just a little sprinkle to get ourselves excited. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go. We're really looking forward to seeing what you do today. And of course, very best of luck for the new season. Everybody give it up for our new manager. Thank you. So there we go. We have met our new players. We have met our new manager. And now we're going to have the pleasure of seeing them train. So you've got about an hour now to enjoy the sessions. Hopefully we might get a chance to speak to one of the coaches and we can kind of explain to you what is happening on the pitch. So for the time being, enjoy, and we'll be back very shortly.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome once again down to the Joie Stadium. It is a beautiful, typical August day. You don't know to put your coat on, put even my cat is brightly up. Well, the sun came out a minute ago, so yeah, we're very happy to see you down here. Of course, a little bit later on, the men's team will be out on the pitch training, going through their paces. But as you can see, we've already welcomed out Manchester City women's squad, and they are definitely putting a shift in, as I see. And one man that he's definitely used to putting a shift in over the years. He's a former City player, former City legend, as well as being former City in the community ambassador. He's really cool, he's a really great guy, we love him to bits. Put your hands together, great to see you, Mr. Alex Williams. Good afternoon, Alex. Firstly, how's retirement? We don't see quite as much of you these days since you give up your job at City in the community. But how is retirement going? Enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. Obviously, I still try and get around the football club. I drop into CITC every other week to check how things are going and see if I can help.
Keeping an eye on it. I like it.
You know, I'll always be involved with this football club. I was here as a kid at sort of 16, and I've had an involvement every day since. I won't say how long that was, but it's been a while.
Busier now than you were probably working, aren't you, I imagine?
Yeah, I was lucky enough when I officially left CITC 18 months ago, the club named one of the community football pitches after me. So it'd be nice in a few years' time if we see a couple of young superstars coming through who've had an involvement with CITC and have played on my pitch.
I mean, you've just kind of said that as if it's nothing, but that must have been such an honour, you know, to know that something's going to probably be there for the rest of the time here at Manchester City, a pitch named after you. How did it feel when you kind of found out about that? That must have been amazing.
I think it was a great honour. You know, I can't thank the club enough for doing it. But there's also a spooky side to it that one day I might not be around, but that pitch will still be here.
So it's a great legacy to have. Can we talk pre-season as the women go through their training exercise? Ever a fan as a player? I hear some players love pre-season and some absolutely hated it.
keep ticking over, but things are a little bit more scientific now. The players are measured, weighed, they have monitors on them, and to be fair, 99% of them come back as fit as when they left. There's always the odd one. I'll leave that to your own imagination.
And as we asked Joe Corrigan this a little earlier on, as a keeper, did it differ much? Did you get away with it a little bit more in terms of the running because you're not an outfield player? I mean, could you relax a little bit more as a keeper in pre-season?
No, we trained just as hard as the outfield players, if not harder, to be honest, because we would do in the old days a lot of physical stuff. So when we were training, we were throwing balls in the bottom corner, top corner. The pitches in my day were nowhere near. I mean, you look at this surface today, it looks like a bowling green. I assure you, when I played, it was either bowling hard, no grass on it at all. So, the players don't realise how lucky they are to have these fantastic facilities.
And that must have been grim as a keeper. Bear in mind you're bouncing around in it, so you aren't going to break your elbows, or you're going to be just covered in mud the whole time.
Absolutely. I mean, when the ball bounced in front of you, you didn't know if it was going to skid under you or bounce over the top. No, it's a little bit easier today.
How hard a job is it as a goalkeeper on a day like we've had today at times, with that rain really pouring in, and you're on your own, stood there, nothing you can do, watching the action at the other end of the field. At least the rest of the outfield lot have got an excuse to run around a bit.
Yeah, you get used to it, to be honest, and it's all about your technique. I mean, the gloves the goalkeepers wear today are a lot better than the ones we had. But, if you were technically adept, then, you could deal with the bad weather and the slippery conditions.
There's a couple of I know they're not here necessarily today, but they will be joining pre-season pretty soon ahead of the first game of the season for City Women with the Chelsea game. Those players that are absent have just lifted another European trophy for England, and I know you were watching that game. How special that England went back-to-back.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I mean, to win it once is fantastic. To go back-to-back is unbelievable. I was lucky enough I think it was 84, I was in the England under-21 squad and we won the European Championship. And I think that's the first time we've won it in about 30 years. So to go back-to-back is unbelievable what the girls done. And I think, I can't speak highly enough of the manager and everyone involved with the England setup.
And that confidence, Alex, for those players coming back into the squad, because pre-season, some of them have had a bit of a break, some less so than others. But I think when you've won a trophy like that, you're kind of coming in with a spring in your step, and I'm sure it'll kind of emulate with the other players in the squad as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at all the girls out there this afternoon, and it'll inspire them to go on and want to get into their particular international squads, and I'm sure most of them will progress and go into that. And the girls who are off at the moment fully deserve it. I'm sure when they come back, they'll add a little bit of bounce and zest in that changing room.
We know last season didn't perhaps be quite as successful as Manchester City wanted it to. Looking at what they've done, obviously a change of manager, new signings in the summer. What a way to start as well. Chelsea at home, the champions come. Manchester City go to the champions on that first game of the season. Now, if you want to start well, play the champions.
Well, there's never an easy game, really. I always remember sometimes when we started the season against a lower league club or a team that you think are going to struggle in that league. You might struggle against them because mentally you're not quite right, but I'm sure the girls will be up for the Chelsea game, and I can see us getting a great result.
Alex, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, give Alex Williams one final round of applause. City legend.
Thank you.
We've got loads more guests coming up as well this afternoon here at the Joie Stadium with the women going through their training exercise in pre-season. Natalie, I think you've got someone of you.
I have. Hi. Andree, please excuse me interrupting your training session. I just thought it might be a nice opportunity for us to explain to everybody that's watching that's never seen a professional football training session before. What are we currently seeing? What drills are they doing and what is the purpose of them?
Yeah, the one that we just worked with was a little bit of working man-to-man and taking care of your player, tracking runs and also decision-making because international football today, you need to be good in handling one-against-one situation, both offensively and defensively. And this one is a little bit smaller areas, but it's also a little bit about the same theme, but also about quick decision-making, play and move, because we would like to be very, very good in small and tight areas. So this is a good practice for that.
you in particular is always great in small and tight spaces. We see that all the time with her. What else are you looking to do today? What can we expect after this?
I think this is it. We have been having 45 minutes before, also earlier before we came on here, and where we also have been working with the principles of how we would like to defend. So that has been the theme for today, and yesterday we were working more about how would we like to attack and how would we like to score.
So as a fan that's watching, what do you think we should be particularly looking out for when we're enjoying a training session?
I think you should just look at enjoying the individual skill on each player, how they're handling the ball. They can use both right and left foot. They are orientating before they are getting the ball, and also possibilities that when they get a chance, they will finish and try to score.
What are you like in training, Andree? Because we see obviously you've got your coaches that are all here as well. We can hear your coach here making a lot of noise as well. What sort of leader are you? What sort of manager are you in a training session?
I would say that I'm really engaged. This is what I love, to be on the field and be together with the players and helping them to be the best version of them, but also to really see the progression and development on each player. So this is what I like, but it's also a passion because this is for me of being among people that have the same ambitions and goals as I have, both coaches, staff, but of course also players, because we have a lot of people here that is putting a lot of energy on making the best for these players.
Andree, you're in the right place because this is life for us as well, being here and supporting you and our team as well. So thank you for sharing that information. It was fascinating. Thank you. I'm going to let you get back to your training session. Everybody, please give it up for our new manager, Andree Jeglertz. Thank you.
We've just come into the stands here at the Joie Stadium where all you amazing fans are watching the training session. The women go ahead, the men's coming a little bit later on as well. But there are some incredible fans here at the Joie Stadium today. That includes 8-year-old Poppy, who is currently walking 31 miles in 31 days to raise money for her local children's hospital. I know you're really shy, Poppy, but give the fans here a massive hello as they give you a round of applause.
Hello.
There we go, perfect. So you're how old?
8 years old.
8 years old, and you're walking effectively a mile a day to raise some money. How's the walking going so far?
Good.
Are those legs tired?
Yeah.
You can still carry on the challenge though?
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. I don't know whether you want to just explain a little bit about what Poppy, or why Poppy is doing what she's doing and raising some brilliant money in the process.
Of course, yeah. So our cousin back in Birmingham, Charlotte, sadly passed away a little while ago now. She had a brain tumour, but she was really well looked after by Birmingham Children's Hospital. So Poppy amazingly decided that she wants to do this challenge for Charlotte. She wants to walk, run, bike, scoot. So yeah, we're really, really proud of her.
As we all should be, give her a round of applause because we're all really proud of Poppy and the effort that she's going to. Are you taking a break today, or have you done your mile today?
We've done some miles today.
Wow, impressive. I've had to walk from that side of the stadium to this, and I'm knackered. So well done to you. Look, to celebrate your amazing efforts, Poppy, we've got you a little special gift from everybody here at Manchester City that you can take on your walk and your run and your cycling, your whatever else you're doing for your mile a day. That's all yours to keep as well. And I couldn't let you go without asking you your favourite players.
In the men's team it's Phil Foden, and in the women's team it's Bunny Shaw.
Bunny Shaw, do you want to shout hello, Bunny? I don't know whether she can hear you, but she's out there on the pitch.
Hello, Bunny.
There we go. We'll make sure Bunny knows you're here. You can see you give Phil Foden a big cheer later on as well. Poppy, keep doing the amazing things you're doing. It's a great challenge, and you're clearly smashing it, and you can take those gifts with you on your walk as well. All right, let's give Poppy one final round of applause.
Once again, welcome to a lovely and sunny, all of a sudden, Joie Stadium. It's lovely to see so many people here. Of course, at the moment, watching the Manchester City women's team having their warm-up and training. I'm going to announce somebody who stood right next to me here. Everybody in this stadium knows this lady. She's an absolute Manchester City legend. Put your hands together for the one, the only, Steph Horton! Biggest round of applause of the day, I reckon, Mike. What do you reckon?
Second to yours.
Oh, of course, yeah, I didn't count myself. Steph, lovely to see you. You brought the sun. It's been raining all day. As soon as we know Steph's making her way to the stage, the sun comes out.
It wouldn't be Manchester without a bit of rain on a training day with everybody here, but yeah, it's amazing to be back, and obviously this is the first time we've done something like this, so it's amazing to see so many people and everybody gets to watch the girls and the boys train later.
Before we talk about the training session, and perhaps whether you missed pre-season or not, stupid to ask how your summer was, given what happened a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, I think obviously being there to watch the final and watch the girls do absolutely unbelievable as a squad, but also for the 4 girls that are from Manchester City, and Alex, Kiara, Hempo, Jess. I think we should be so proud of them, because to go and do that and to win a trophy back to back is pretty special. So been a busy summer, but the best one.
How does an ex-pro deal with a penalty shootout when you're watching it? Because we were all in the bars and at home and biting nails and hiding behind sofas. What were you doing?
I'm not really a good watcher anyway, so when I come and watch the girls play here on a weekend or when I watch England, so I think that lack of control is big, but I think when they get the penalty shootout, I'm just like, come on girls, just push it through. So thankfully we brought the trophy home.
And when you look out here, you can see everybody warming up. That's probably the bit you don't miss so much, but I'm guessing watching them in Euros and watching that camaraderie, and probably they didn't play the best, it wasn't necessarily, but they got the results they needed. You must have been sat there thinking, oh, I'd love to be part of this again. I bet it's something that brings back such good memories.
Yeah, it does. I mean, look, I think when we play big games here, like when we play Manchester United, we play Chelsea, Arsenal, they're the games that you miss, but especially playing for England, that's massive to miss them tournaments. But I think for me, I think being away from it for a year now, I think I'm liking being on this side of the pitch rather than being on there. But of course, it's nice to see the girls and be part of that team again.
You mentioned playing the big teams here, Manchester United, Arsenal, etc. Brand new season upon us, and Manchester City have a huge game to start with Chelsea. I mean, if you're going to open the WSL, that's how you open it.
I wouldn't have guessed that we were going to be playing Chelsea first game of the season, because it's happened for the last 10 years. So, I mean, look, I think this is a big season for us as a club. New manager, new players. We're going through that little bit of a transitional period, which happens with every club. And yeah, it's even more important that we're able to get the fans on board and we start well. And I believe in the team. I think we've got such a good setup away from the pitch as well. So I'm excited to see what we've got this season.
And you look at these fans, Steph, I mean, these are the people that supported you from minute one. I mean, if you've not read Steph's book or listened to Steph's book, I'm not just plugging it, it's absolutely brilliant. You talk a lot about the fans and the kind of culture at Manchester City and that journey that you went through from, probably when you joined, it wasn't really the finished article by any stretch of the imagination, but become the machine that it is these days. But these fans here are a huge part of that. Just how special are these City fans?
No, I mean, I think everybody knows that I absolutely love Manchester City and I love the fans, but from both. Everyone that comes to both our games in terms of the men's games and also our games, but I think there's no special feeling that when you're a player and they've got your back, and I think especially for the women's team, this is going to be totally new for everybody. We've got new faces, so if we can get behind them as much as possible, that'll obviously drive us on.
Is it a massive key selling point, the fan base here? So if you were talking to Andree Jeglertz, if you were talking to new signings, you'd be saying, obviously a great team, obviously a brilliant setup with the Joie Stadium and the training ground that's to come as well.
Yeah.
But also having the 12th player, I think Kirsten Kasper, I described him as earlier as well, having that backing, big following, week in, week out.
I think for me, my favourite ever memories playing for City are in this stadium with a full packed out Joie Stadium, and I think we've got so many special memories being some big teams and the atmosphere that we create. So I think it's so important that if you haven't got your tickets yet for the season, you come out and you support the girls, because we want this club to be successful and we want to do it together, and that includes the fans that are here today.
What does success look like this season?
Oh, we need to bring some silverware back to Manchester, I think, obviously. We've won a lot of trophies in the past, the last few seasons we haven't, and I think now it's time to experience how good winning is. And for me, there's no pressure on the new manager, but of course I think it's even better when you do bring trophies home, and we've got the squad to do that.
you look at last season, Steph, I mean, we were quite unlucky we were in terms of injuries and things like that, didn't kind of go to plan. This season, if we can keep that squad fit, who for you are going to be the key players? Who are we going to be looking to this season if we are going to bring some silverware back?
I mean, last season, yeah, I think we were unfortunate. I think we had some bad injuries at the wrong time around the Chelsea games where we had 4 in 10 days, and I think when you lose the likes of Bunny Shaw, it's massive. So for me, I think Bunny's huge for the way that we play. I think for me, she still wins the Golden Boot, only playing half a season. We need them goals in this team. And you look at the likes of Alex Greenwood, the captain, she's so important to keep the team together and be consistent. And obviously the new players coming in, I think I want them to come here to really enjoy playing the Manchester City way and really stamp their authority and bring that competition to the squad.